Merrimack TV is fortunate to have had some incredible producers over the years, but there's one in particular that will always be known as a legend in Merrimack TV history.
Hello and welcome to the Ronnie Miner Show. My name is Ronnie Miner.
Way back in 2004, with the VHS tapes to prove it, an ambitious 8-year-old named Ronnie Miner hosted his own talk show on the Community Channel. The series featured 2 iconic episodes, one featuring Ronnie's family friend, Ed Lambert, and another featuring Media Services Coordinator Nicholas LaValle, who tells us how he got to know Ronnie.
I got to know Ronnie from his visits to his mom, who was a coworker of mine at Town Hall.
Ronnie's show didn't just start overnight. There was actually a predecessor to the show created in 2003, a hilarious piece of footage called The Amazing Ronnie.
We're in the city here, and the weather is beautiful. And okay, we're hearing a bunch of giraffes.
And what I first noticed about him was, for a 7-year-old boy, he was just very confident and charismatic. He was just very personable and kind of outgoing.
Thanks, Nick. Am I going to be on TV?
Yep. The Ronnie Miner Show came at a time when the department was looking to inspire residents and local nonprofit groups to produce content for the community channels.
I knew that if we got a child to have their own talk show on the community channel, number one, it was going to be cute, and number two, would grab people's attention. Like, how often do you see a child hosting a talk show?
What types of TV shows are allowed on the Merrimack channel?
All types of TV shows are allowed on the Merrimack channel.
Except swearing types.
Well,
almost 20 years later, we invited Ronnie back to the Merrimack TV studio to catch up.
Participating in Merrimack TV then versus now, it's kind of cool to see how the department's grown. From the beginning, it was me and Nick at the high school.
Naturally, we had to pull out the old Ronnie Miner episodes and capture his reaction.
So Ed, how long have you been hunting?
I'm like Jay Leno. It's just really just pure nostalgia. Tiny bit of cringe, but overall, it's just a lot of good vibes, a lot of good feelings from being... You're right back to being 8 years old again. Where you go in life is just so amazing, you know? The journeys you take. I was an 8-year-old having a talk show. You know, I had homework. I played baseball, you know, and now I'm a 28-year-old man who has a daughter who's the same age I was in that show. So it's just amazing.
Ronnie's show grabbed the attention of many, inspiring the creation of future shows like Peyton's Place, In the Bleachers with Dave McCrae, and Cooking with Una. The Merrimack Journal even writing a piece about the show back in 2004. Ronnie tells us what it was like garnering that attention and what it was like being involved with his community at such a young age.
If there's one thing I learned of having my own show at 8 years old, was really just being a part of my community and being able to help maybe influence other people to join and be a part of the community.
What the heck?
Why not, right?
It taught me I can do more than just Merrimack. I can go above and beyond and influence my community in a bigger way. I'm now part of the Young Farmers Association, which is through New Hampshire Farm Bureau. I'm also part of the Hillsborough County Fair Board.
He's someone that has stayed engaged in his community since he was that young.
At just 8 years old, Ronnie Miner's show made an important point to the public.
If a kid can do it, then why can't you? So if this child is producing a community channel show, then why couldn't an adult?
Residents who produce community shows are a big part of Merrimack TV. They creatively share ideas while inspiring and informing viewers like you. Whether our hosts are sharing opinions, recipes, or their favorite hiking trail, community access television is an outlet for people to express themselves and, in some cases, have the opportunity to rock out.
Like we could play a little rock and roll in here.
We can rock out, Ronnie. You bring the guitars, I'll bring the drums, and we can have a rock and roll show on here. How about that? Okay.
Now that the dynamic duo has reunited, are we ever going to hear their band rock out?
You know, there's still time for that. I mean, we kind of bookmarked it. You know, we never didn't do it. It still could happen. I mean, I can play a little music. Nick can play music for sure. I mean, it could happen one day.
When Ronnie Miner is ready to rock out, I will rock out with him.
While the show might be over, Ronnie's history with Merrimack TV has left a lasting impression.
At the end of the day, it's just really great to catch up with Ronnie because Ronnie was a friend, and he still is a friend, and he'll forever be a friend to Merrimack TV.
Well, that's all we have for today. I'll see you next time on the Ronnie Miner Show.
Thank you for watching.